welcome to the show! I am your host, Andrew Illy, and this is the ball of motherfucking truth, man. Episode 48. Thank you very much for joining me. Wherever you are around the world, wherever you are, you silly motherfuckers. Thank you very much for joining me on the Ball of Truth. This is episode 48, March the 4th. It's a Monday night, and man, the AFL season is just moments away, fingertips away, and I can't fucking wait, man. I haven't been this excited for a long time. And man, when footy comes around, there's a certain energy that transcends into a different form of frequency. And we have out-of-body experiences all across the country, especially here in Melbourne, Victoria. It is huge. Has its own aura about it. It's like we're in a different realm. And man, it's like that for 7 months of the year. It is absolutely crazy. It's exciting. It's scary. It's nerve-wracking. But man, oh boy, the atmosphere is changing. And we are here to preview Carlton for 2024. My God. I mean, where do we start, man? Where do we start with the Blues, the Baggers? Well, I'll give you my honest opinion and what I think is to come and what to expect. After an emphatic 2023, where it was really the story, there was two stories. First half of the season and the second half of the season. First half of the season, it was bottom of the barrel stuff. I mean, it was just our absolute demise. We were our own worst enemies. And then to turn it around and into an absolute epic breakthrough season, second half of the season, we reached a preliminary final, just falling short to Brisbane at the Gabba. And funny enough, man, that's exactly where we're heading later on this week for opening round, as the AFL call it. Don't get me started. It's not Richmond. It's not Richmond, game one. It's opening round and then round one. So, hey, it is what it is, man. I can't be fuck going into it. I don't know why they did it. It's confusing, but whatever. It is what it is. We're getting footy, and that's all that matters, man. Now, let's start with the ins and outs for the Carlton squad. We've got Matt Carroll from the rookie draft. Orazio Fantasia has come in from Port Adelaide. We picked him up as a free agent. Elijah Hollands, great trade with the Gold Coast. That's Ollie's brother. Ashton Moyer, I'm really looking forward to this kid. He is exciting. Pick 29, that was. Rob Monaghan, the Irish international rookie. And Billy Wilson at pick 34. And out, we've got Ed Curnow, who retired. Paddy Dow got traded to St Kilda. Zach Fisher got traded to North Melbourne. Honey O'Brien, Philippe got delisted, and Lockie O'Brien got retired. Or retired. I didn't mean the applause, I promise you. But, you know, Lockie Plowman retired. Anyway, let's get on with it. Look, man, we've had 2 games pre-season against Geelong, the first one in Melbourne. Lost both of them. I don't care. Pre-season will always mean nothing to me, especially when I was younger, when it was the Wizard Cup or the NAB Cup. I don't know, man. Even if you remember, once upon a time, it was called the Ansett Cup, if you remember. That was the old airline here in Victoria. Man, I remember We pumped everyone this one year. It must have been like 2007 or something like that. I can't remember, man. Very early on, we were bad. We were bad for years and years, and we've been bad for nearly 2 decades. But this was like a bad Carlton side. Excuse me. We pounded everyone pre-season. Absolutely thumped them. And then we versed Eagles in the final and thumped them too. And they were a flag favourite that year, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. And you know what happened? Wooden spoon for the Carlton football side. We got absolutely pounded all year. So that's why you don't get excited, man. Fuck pre-season. Means fuck all. Anyway, it is what it is. Pre-season to me, get players fit and healthy, get them a little bit of form. That's it. That's all that matters. Now, Michael Voss, our coach, has signed for 2 years. Brilliant news. The board is getting going and they're backing him and they're backing this team, which is lovely to see. All great teams have a beautiful, strong front office, and that's exactly what we're building, and that is why I'm excited. Real team unity and chemistry. The energy's good. Now, what's not good are the injuries. Let's bring them up now. We've got some major ones here. Caleb Marchbank will not play round 1 or 2 by the looks of it. He's got an illness, which don't know what's going on there, to be honest. Jack Martin's done his knee. He's always getting injured, that bloke. Jesse Motlop has jarred his toe. He'll be out for 1 or 2 weeks. The real sad one was Jack Silvani. We're going to miss his versatility. He's done his ACL preseason. Again, no luck there. Sam Walsh having trouble with that back, and Jacob Wiedering with his calf. Now, just want to speak about Walshy for a little bit. He had that major back issue last year, and he's always going to have this problem. But I don't mind resting him for a couple of weeks, man. Let's get him healthy and right and find him some consistency. It took him a while last year to get going because of that back. I don't want to rush him. That's the last thing we want, is for him to go down again. Because, man, to be honest with you, I had Sam Walsh right up there for a Brownlow favourite this year. I really did. I thought he was going to explode. But when this news came out, I don't know, man. We're going to have to manage him, and rest him here and there, a couple of games. Like, if we've got a decent fixture and he's sore, let him rest. Save him for finals, hopefully. Zach Williams is a huge one. He might be available round 1. I think Vossi said on 360 just a moment ago that he might be available, so we'll see what happens there. Always will be fine for round 1. He hasn't really had many games or any at all under his belt for the preseason. Same with Corey Durden. He's available, but he hasn't played either. And yeah, man, it's going to be quite interesting. Wiedering's a shocker as well. Going to miss him. And I think Kemp will slot straight in there, and hopefully he has an amazing period of play and keeps his spot. Because I really rate Kemp. He was awesome last year and unlucky to be dropped for the game against Brisbane. So were a lot of people in that team. But we'll be okay, man. That's fine. What can we expect from the BLUEBAGGERS in 2024, man? Well, I'm expecting a big year, to be honest, especially after last year. Now, the one important thing that everyone needs to remember here is that momentum from last year that led us to a 9-game winning streak, or 10-game, whatever it was, that ended at the Gabba against Brisbane. It's not going to continue on to this season. We need to rebuild and reclaim that momentum. So it's not going to just carry on from last season. We've got to fucking get going and get stuck in there from this week. It's not going to happen straight away. So don't expect us to come out all guns blazing. I'm just giving you a heads up. On that Brisbane game, we'll touch that and I'll give you my predictions as well. The ones to watch for this season, I've got a few. One of the big ones is Adam Cerra. And especially now that Walsh is going to have this back issue going on, I think Adam Cerra needs to step up so Patrick Cripps doesn't hold that team on his shoulders. We need to give him a bit of leeway. Chera will step up. I'm expecting big things from him. Hopefully he stays fit. I know last year he had a little bit of a niggle here and there with his hammy. Or was that the year before? No, that was last year. But he's so crucial, man. He's going to explode this year, I'm hoping. The other one is Harry Mackay. Harry Mackay is a Coleman medalist, guys. Now, he's had his injury. His shooting worries here and there at goal. It's all mental with Harry. I think he's gone past it. He was in form at the end of last season. He's found some form pre-season. He's kicking well. Occasionally, he's going to fuck up. Right? He's going to have those little brain fades and do the around the corner side kicks, snaps that won't make the distance or go out in the full. It happens, man, with him. Let him do his thing. Carlton supporters, you need to back him. He's a fucking gun. Harry Mackay is a superstar. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Regardless of his little woes here and there, if he gets past that mental shit, which I think he has, and he stated it publicly and on podcasts, I think he will be fine. And he's massive, especially to help carry the load from Charlie Curnow, who's going to get absolutely hammered, man. 2-time Coleman medalist, back-to-back. Defenders are going to be all over him, man. Harry is going to be huge. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Opposition fans and this and that troll Harry. They love to troll and this and that. Tell them to fuck off. Harry's a gun. Don't let him fucking speak shit. We know the truth, man. But let's see how we go. TDK in the ruck. I'm expecting a big year from him. He was so impressive, especially in the finals, man. I loved it. I loved the way he played and he stepped up, especially in Melbourne in that first quarter, man. He got those couple of goals where we really needed him. Oh, man, he excites me. I'm getting chills thinking about it. I think TDK will be huge. And I think, like I mentioned, Kemp needs to really step up in place of Wiedering. Jacob Wiedering, who's done that calf pre-season. So they're the names that I'm expecting. And I'm really happy for Zach Williams after his long injury absence and just horrible luck. And let's hope he gets fit and plays round one and just continues on, man. Again, we've got a bit of depth this year. So if someone saw next man in, stronger together. So, what am I expecting as well is I really think that we can push for top 4. And I'll give you my ladder prediction in a moment. But yeah, this season we need to make top 4, man. I would love top 4, the second chance, and a home final. A home final with a double chance would be perfect. I know it's not going to be that easy. And I'm being a little bit biased, but, going off last year and the momentum we've, created through the club, not in form-wise in match day, but like just the energy around the club. I think there's belief now. We won 2 absolute nail-biters in the finals last year against Sydney and Melbourne. The Melbourne game, probably the best game I've ever been to or seen live. That's huge, man. Huge experience. We've got 2 finals wins under our belt. Massive. I really think we can build on that. So let's see. Look, health plays a big part. We're going to have to stay healthy and strong. But if we're not, next man in, we're going to have to dig deep. That brings me to the Brisbane game. Honestly, guys, I'm not expecting to win this game. I don't think we'll win. And that's no knock on us or anything like that. I just don't think we're as organised and prepared for this one as opposed to Brisbane. Brisbane are fresh. They're hungry. They're coming off that nail-biting grand final, devastating loss. It's at the Gabba. They're just brilliant at the Gabba. What can I say? You just never know, though. If we get off to a good start, like we did last year, you never know. But nah, to be honest, man, I really don't think we're going to win. I've seen so many comments on the Carlton page and Facebook and Twitter and this and that, all this bullshit. Oh, we've got all these injuries, we're doomed, same old Carlton. Shut up! I hate the negativity, man, from our own supporter base. We need to stay positive. And if we lose round 1 or opening round, who gives a fuck, man? Look forward to the next game. But you never know, man. Stay positive. Who's to say we can't go there and upset the Lions? You just never know. Anyway, just fans being morons. Really negative stuff. I don't care about that shit. Stay positive. See what happens. I think we've got a good enough team to push, man. And depth. Depth is a big one. My ladder predictions. Let's have a look. I think Collingwood are the favourites, definitely. Collingwood and Brisbane are my top 2. My 3rd and 4th are Giants and Blues, similar to the prelims from last year, if you have a look at that. I think Melbourne will be up there with Sydney. Sydney copped a few injuries pre-season as well. Luke Parker and who was the other one? Ooh, I've gone blank now. I think it was Taylor Adams. Yes, it was. He came over from Collingwood. I think Saints and Port will be pushing there. Same with Adelaide and Bulldogs. And I think Suns and Cats and the rest, Tigers, Essendon, Dockers, Hawks, North, Eagles will, all be around there. But honestly, man, from like 3rd to about 10th, it's all up for grabs. Absolutely all up for grabs. But yeah, let's see how we go. Man, I could completely be way off, but that's just what I think, and that's my opinion. Now, I will be up there at the Gabba, and I will be going live after the game. The stream is already set up, man, so tune into that one. I'm going to plug my social medias as we speak. balloftruth_pod on X, formerly known as Twitter, and you can follow me on balloftruth on .pod on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And this is our home on YouTube, Ball of Truth. All you have to do is type in the name. But guys, don't type in the name. Subscribe to the channel and hit that like button, man. That thumbs up that you see on that video. Click that shit right now, man. Helps out the channel. Of course, subscribe. Click the bell for all notifications, guys. Pop a comment in there. Do anything you like. But for that Brisbane game, it's the first time we're going to go live after the game. Once I get back to the hotel, I've got everything set up and ready to go. And we're going to go live and review the opening round. And if people are still up and still on at that stage, I can invite guests. So if you're interested, hit me up. Write in the comments and I'll send you the link and you can join the stream and we'll chat about the game. Or anything you want. You can have a beer or two, whatever you guys want. So that's happening. Big stuff here from the Ball of Truth. And that's pretty much it from me, man. I'm not going to review the Manchester Derby. I'm just so sick of this fucking team. Where are they? There they are. Fuck off. I'll review it for you in literally 5 seconds. Rashford scored an absolute belter against the run of play. We got absolutely dominated. I'm pretty sure we had 3 shots all game. We're up 1-0. Then Rashford went down like a sack of shit. They went on the other end. Phil Foden, absolute cracker. 1-1. Could have been a foul. I don't know, man. But really, honestly, I don't think Rashford should have went down that easy. So that made it 1-1. Foden made it 2-1. And then Haaland scored off an Amrabat mistake late and made it 3-1. We were doomed anyway. We absolutely got dominated. That's your United review, mate. Don't give a fuck. The rest of the Premier League is actually pretty exciting. We've got Man City, Liverpool on top, and Man City and Arsenal 2nd and 3rd. Arsenal are flying. It's going to be very interesting there for the EPL. But, yeah, man, we'll touch on that later on. But more importantly, right now, the footy's back, man. I can't fucking wait. Go Baggers. Let's go. Guys, I'm out of here. That is your little preview for this season and Brisbane game for opening round. Like I said, tune in live Friday night. I've set up the stream. Check it out. It's ready to go, man. And I look forward to seeing you all then. Guys, I'm out of here. I love you all. And take care of yourselves till then. I'll see you in Brisbane. Adios. Goodbye.